Hey beautiful, it's Asia and thank you so much for stopping by my channel. In today's video I am doing this look that you guys see right now on your screen. It's very simple, beginner friendly, and on top of that I'm exposing some truths about me that you probably didn't know but you want to know. And you need to know how to do this makeup look too. So you're getting a 2-for-1 special. a 2-for-1 combo special. Where they do that at? Who else doing that? If you guys want to see how I achieve this makeup look and hear me expose some things about myself, then keep on watching. Okay y'all, so we're gonna go ahead and jump into this makeup look. Your girl is a little bit under the weather, but guess what? Who is that gonna stop? Today was my first day of work. Ooh, the ghetto. Let me not say that. Working is not ghetto. You know, I'm doing what I gotta do right now until I can do what I want to do. Anyways, y'all, I'm so tired. Lack of sleep, out of breath, always hungry, always gotta go pee. Like, I told my man, I was like, baby, this is really my child is gonna be the princess is gonna be the only child, baby, cause mama bear just can't do it. So I plan on doing my makeup with no mirror. Is that the game plan for today? I truly don't feel like getting up because I've gotten up so many times already. This is my second time filming the video because yesterday the video just freaking cut off. So let's just go ahead and y'all, you know, each time that I bring up a new product, I have to tell you guys something about myself. I'm exposing me, child. Woo, honey. So product number 1 is a primer. This is Wet n Wild Photo Focus. For the purposes of this video, I'm not doing a lot of primer. I'm literally doing this makeup just for the for this video. Like, come on, it's like that. Okay, expose time. As you may know, I go by Asia, but oh child, do y'all really want to tell y'all my government name? I mean, it's only 2 more letters. My government name is Lee Asia. Okay. I started, so when I was growing up, I mean, I had a lot of people call me Asia in general, but in the schools, a lot of my peers knew me as Lee Asia. Every single time I would meet someone, they would always be like, oh my gosh, your name is so pretty, your name is so unique, your name is so different. And I don't know, as a kid, it kind of made me feel like, okay, it's like I didn't know if that was a good thing or a bad thing. And then growing up, I just had so many people mispronunciate my name. I just got tired of correcting people. So when I graduated, it was like my family called me Asia, and like everyone at school, my friends knew me as Lee Asia. And then when I went out to college, I was like, this is my chance to reinvent myself, step into someone who I want to be, honey. And I became Asia. I didn't know too many. I don't know another Lee Asia. I do know a couple of Asias. I've heard of a couple of Asias, but I just feel like Asia was just simpler. It just, I don't know. I wanted it to be simple in college, and I'm outside in it. I don't know. I didn't want to be Lee Asia. I'm Lee Asia, yes. Like if you know Lee Asia, like, but Asia, the world knows me as Asia. Don't too many people know me as Lee Asia, honey. Product is, I'm going in with my Fit Me Dewy Smooth. I really wouldn't even go on with this color or this one because it's dewy smooth, and I really do like the matte one. But It's the closest thing to my color, so we're gonna make it work. And it's in the color 355. Exposing myself. I was ashamed to be from my hometown. I wouldn't even want to use the word ashamed. I would just say, because that place just brought me so many dark memories, right? The first time someone would meet me, I would instantly be like, yeah, I'm from Georgia. So, born in Georgia, raised in Palestine, Texas. It's a small town in East Texas, probably holding about, I don't know, maybe 30,000 people. I don't know. I have no idea. But that's just me taking a guess. And it's like where I'm from in Georgia, it's smaller than that. My hometown, there was no good memories there. Like, no good memories there. A lot of things went on in my childhood. And I got bullied really bad in school. And I feel like when I was in middle school at the time, you know, that's when you're learning about yourself and all this other crap. And I had no one to defend me, y'all. Like, no one to defend me. I remember coming home on the school bus one day, and I had a tear rolling down my eye because I was just so sad. I was so sad that I got bullied, and I was so quiet and timid back then that I didn't know how to stand up for myself. I didn't know how to stand up for myself at all. I didn't know how. I wasn't confident in myself. I was so insecure. Like Issa Rae, insecure. Next product I'm going to use is I'm going to go in with my Fenty. This is in the color 390. And we're just going to use this to brighten up our face. So, exposing myself, fact number 3. I never met my father. You know, at this age, I'm 25, and it's like, it's not anything like new, or, you know, I've been dealing with this my whole life. It definitely does impact you and just make you like always question yourself. Like, I was never good enough for the person that created me. How, like, I'm half of you. How could you not love me? How could you not want to be in my life? You know? Type thing. I think now that I'm about to have a kid, that scenario in my head definitely has changed, because over time I just had to learn how to love me. And it's still a battle. I still have my days where I'm like, I was never good enough for my own freaking father, you know? But I feel like God gave me that. I feel like for some reason, we don't know why he wanted to put good old Asia through it, but yeah, I feel like for some reason God I had to go through that. Like, that had to be a part of my testimony, because I have a whole business plan based off of me not having a father. Like, you know, some people use anger and alcohol and drugs and sex and whatever to get through it. And me, turn your pain into a income. Next product I'm gonna go in with is my Fenty powder. This is in the color Honey. So I'm really just gonna like press. It's like when you press it in, it just instantly just like mattifies your face. It just brings everything like to life. I've been losing friends and finding peace. Honestly, that sound like a fair trade to me. Look, don't invite me over if you throw another pretty party. So now that I press that in, that's, I was about to use another powder, but that's one thing. Okay, so the next thing I would say is I was on and off with my ex for 5 years, and he even gave me an engagement ring. A lot of people don't know that, but I'm taking this other powder. So I'm just gonna bake underneath my eyes. This is like a everyday work job, going to school look. So I'm not trying to, you know, make it look extra, but anytime I do makeup, it's just gonna look bad. Okay? So I've been losing friends and finding peace. Honestly, that sound like a fair trade to me. Just go ahead and bring that up. And then after this, I gotta give you guys another freaking thing about me. Oh my god. Morphe, and this is in the color Banana, and this is Bake and Set. So we're gonna do that for a couple of minutes. I hate when edge control does that. Like, get your life. Okay, so we're just gonna brush out those hairs, and then I'm going in with my CoverGirl rich brown pencil. This is what it looked like right here. And again, this is like a everyday look, so I am not outlining these brows. I am simply filling them in. Expose myself. Don't know what number I'm on. One thing that no one really knows about me is that, well, if you don't know me, I can sing. Hold the applause. Like, you know how people go to state for track and field and basketball? I almost went to state for track. But you know how people go to, you know, state for sports and things of that nature? Your girl went to state for singing. You probably didn't even know that they had that, did you? Y'all, so 2 products that I can't use is I ran out of freaking setting spray, and I don't know what happened to my mascara, but I ain't got no mascara. But that ain't never stopped who? Me. So I'm gonna go on with this. What is this? RK by Kiss. It's an eyeliner smudger, and it's in the shade, I don't know, it's black. It's real black. I'm just gonna like smudge this on my, yeah. How freaking cute. Another thing, exposing myself. To this day, right now at the age of 25, I have no childhood friends in my life. Yeah. I mean, I probably communicate, and when I say communicate, I'm talking about like you post a story and I'm like, oh my god, like I'll comment on your story, whatever you post. I probably do that to maybe like 2 people I went to high school with. But like childhood friends, like your bestie, your road dog, I have no childhood friends. And I think that says a lot about me, because like growing up, I was truly timid. I was shy. I was very reserved. I wasn't how I am now. Like I didn't start becoming outgoing and getting into like socializing and hanging out with people until I was in college, right? I didn't like people. Like growing up, like in high school, I remember I had one dude who tried to shoot his shot with me like maybe like a year and a half ago, and we went to school together, and he was a grade above me, and he was like, I remember you like doing sports and stuff, and he was like, you were just so quiet. He was like, I always thought you were pretty, but he was like, you were just so quiet, like I don't know. Yeah, that was me, big dog. Going in with this eyelash adhesive and some eyelash in the eyelash, and
I'm outside in an AMG.
About to add these to my face. I've been asked out by a millionaire before.
Still with the dolls that I
Yep.
all the niggas brown.
You know, money ain't never really, cause I'm worth $1 million, you know, so I know, you know,
Right outside. PT.
I got it going on, you know, so whether I do in reality or don't, it's all about how I see myself, and you know, where I see myself in my own future. And it just didn't, it truly didn't faze me. Like, I don't know, he asked me out and I was like, yeah, I was like, okay, yeah, I'll go. And he wanted to take me, which I thought was very like not classy. Maybe he wasn't a classy millionaire, I don't know, but when I hear the word millionaire, I just think etiquette and classiness. And he wanted to go smoke some hookah, so right then and there I was instantly turned off. I wasn't even physically attracted to him. I didn't, you know, he was like, I don't even know how old this man was, but he wasn't old, like he was young. He was probably maybe like 6, 7, 8 years older than me at the time. But yeah, when he said that, I instantly deleted his number. Next, I'm going in with my Morphe Trendsetter pencil, and I'm just lining my lips. So now we can go back and add, our eyelashes. So, so freaking cute. Now that I finally got both of the eyelashes on, I'm gonna go in with this. Y'all, I don't know what this is. This is a lip gloss I got from the hair store. Yeah. All I can see is that it has a mint sticker on it. I've used it so much that I think it's Ruby Kisses gloss. Another thing about me is, I guess I just want to talk about like how I got into content. And you know, I feel like a lot of people nowadays, especially because of the power of TikTok, are wanting to be a content creator because everyone doing it, I could do it too. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just my 2 cents. I feel like you shouldn't just hop on a bandwagon because everyone else is doing it and you're like, oh, I can do this. Like, you gotta do it because you're passionate, you know? But short short story long, long story short, however it goes, right there. I got into content. I started watching, like heavily watching YouTube videos when I was in 12th grade, and I started off watching Makeup Shayla a lot, and I know I probably watched a couple people here and there, but Makeup Shayla for me was like the go-to girl at the time. So I wanted to learn how to do my own makeup, and Makeup Shayla was right there. And then that's when I fell in love with, like, you know, oh my god, I could do this, I can show people how I did it, you know, how I do it. But then fear came about, and I just started making YouTube videos a year ago, and I'm 25. So you see how long it took me to do something because of fear? Yeah, don't let that be you. This is the Makeup Revolution contour stick. It's faded on the sides. This is in the shade F118, sorry. And another thing about me, these are going so fast. I'm terrified of birds. There you go. The next thing I'm going to go in with is my Fit Me Maybelline powder in the color Nutmeg. I think the last couple things just should be fun, you know? This is me going back in with my Fenty, so I've already used it. I don't have to say anything. Another thing that you should know about me is I'm a Capricorn. Literally, y'all, most of my favorite famous people are Capricorns. Literally. And I don't know, Capricorns are just very, like, determined and oh, what is that? Capricorns are just very determined and ambitious and thrive. I mean, I'm not saying that if you're not a Capricorn, you're not, you know. Maybelline Fit Me. Most of these products that you guys saw are drugstore brand, except for what, Fenty. Morphe's going out of business, so yeah. And my Urban Decay All Nighter spray. Woo. Yes, this is gonna tie it all together. Last thing about me, let me make sure I'm doing nothing. Oh yeah. Last thing about me, what's an interesting fact Asia that no one knows about you? I would say I'm kinda not even playing like OCD. So and it goes into like different compartments like in my life. So like, let's example social media. Let's take a look at my Instagram right here, right? Yeah, I've uploaded a lot of pictures last year, but where are they? They're archived, whatever you want to say. Oh baby, if I have my setting spray, this will bring this look all together. I don't like to look at pictures of myself, like old pictures of myself. And when I do, I just start like nitpicking, like, ew, like I could have did this angle better, or maybe I could have did that better. So I just archive them. And I need to stop doing that. For a long time, I was like, I prefer videos over photos, right? Well, then here comes TikTok, and your girl just now posting on TikTok. Go follow me on TikTok. But yeah, and I know Instagram is like pushing the whole Reels thing as well. But it's like, man, I don't know, y'all. I nitpick about me being me, and then like just in general life. you'll probably, if you ever come over to my house, it'll always be clean. It'll always smell good. Not because you're coming over, because I clean up about 2 times a day, 3 times a day. Like, I just have to come home, everything has to be clean. I need to wake up, the dishes need to be cleaned. I hate water on counter. When I see water on a counter, it's like the child in me just goes berserk. You guys learned a little bit about me. I hope you guys were also able to play with your products and achieve this easy beginner day-to-day makeup look with me as well. Let me go ahead and switch this to something a little bit more cuter, and I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, this is the finished look. This is the finished look, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. My everyday super beginner friendly makeup look, and you guys got to know a little bit more about me. It was kind of like a chit chat, get ready with me, but I ain't finna go nowhere. Anyways, if you guys like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Oh my god, you guys, I'm so grateful for my little journey, and I'm excited to see where YouTube takes me this year with me being more consistent. I was in my head finna say persistent, inconsistent, but with me being more persistent. Y'all, I love y'all. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.